Hello and welcome to a small video update of my computer case. As I said in the last video, I'm gonna show you today my side-mounted GPU in the InWin 101 case. And as you can see, it works. Let me get that side panel off and then I can show you in more detail. So here we got the side-mounted GPU. Right now I got a GTX 1080Ti in there. And as you can see, it looks pretty clean. I really like it. And since the case had here on the outside, it had enough space. I had enough space to cut out a small metal piece for the outputs of my cables. And it looks pretty nice. As you can see also, in the back, I have the ASUS sound card right now, which creates a little bit of heat in this area when you play video games. The case gets up, the graphics card itself gets up to about 77 degrees Celsius, which is still okay. And when these fans spin up, you cannot even see them, but when these fans down here spin up, they blow into the graphics card, so that's pretty neat. One thing I should mention, if you try to do that too, try to get a different PCI Express extension. I'm gonna link you the one I mean in the description, because I got the one that is just straight up. There's one that is 90 degrees angled, so you have more space. So this is laying on the fan right now. Let me show you. Yes, you can see it is laying on the fan right now. So there was not much more space. It is also pretty hard to get the PCI bracket, the thing that holds your graphics card. This one. It's pretty hard to get in there because there's not enough space for it to fit in. So I had to cut off a piece. I made a picture before I put it in. Then you can see the difference. Because right now I had to cut off one of these metal holders to screw in on the other side. Let's see if I can show you if my cable is long enough. So as you can see, yeah, you can a little bit imagine where all the other PCI Express cards right here. I had to cut it off because it wouldn't fit in there. Yeah, from the back I still have to get like a small rubber thing, so it hides all these sharp edges. You can have like a rubber thing that goes around it. I'm gonna order one of these, then it looks better. And I have to grind a little bit more on this side because these cables are pretty tight in there. It's like really close, but it fits and it works and it looks great. Another thing to mention, the side panel window gets pretty warm. I don't know an exact temperature. I didn't put these in yet. That's like little thermometer. Yeah, you know what I mean. You plug them into the Corsair commander and it shows you the temperature into the case, inside of the case. I didn't have time yet to put these in the case somewhere. Probably gonna fit one up here. One should probably go somewhere over here so I know what the PSU gets on temperature. And one goes over there on the front somewhere, and one down here, and another one maybe close to the motherboard. So I know what kind of temperatures I got in the case. Because it gets pretty warm inside the case, I'm gonna start a game later and then I can show you what the temperatures are. I think that's it for now. I'm gonna put all the pieces that I had to buy in the video description, because I had to buy a rotary tool and this PCI bracket mount thing and a PCI Express extension, which is also too long. I got a 25 centimeter one. You don't need a 25 centimeter one, it's pretty long. Try to show you. There we go, you can see how it is bent. It's not straight. So if you plan to do this too, don't expect you can use the other PCI Express slots. It's almost not possible. I could barely fit the sound card in the top PCI slot, but that should be it for now for the PC. It's almost done. I just have to get red and white sleeved power supply cables, and then it should be a red and white build, and I hope you liked it. I still have to find a way to get these orange accents red, because they are orange right now, of course, you can see. Yeah, but that's it for now. If you have any questions, just ask in the video, in the comments down below. Oh yeah, and if you wonder where the other parts went from because I upgraded the graphics card, I had a 1080 before in it. It is down there in the streaming computer. If you want to see a video about that case, just tell me, because that's actually a pretty cheap case with a window and it looks pretty nice and a lot of stuff fits in there. So if you want to see more about that, just tell me and I show you. And don't worry about my desk. Yeah, I know it's broken. Don't worry about it. So then until next time, and I see you. Bye.
So, I'm back for a short time. So now I'm gonna show you the temperatures of the case. Right now you can see the CPU is actually pretty cool. We have a load of 8%. You can see in Task Manager there's nothing going on. Memory is pretty low and the hard drives don't run either. So we see we have a 30 degrees Celsius on the CPU on each core. The graphics card is at 42 degrees because I have a small fan spin because I made my own fan curve that you can see right here. I got my own fan curve. So that's running at a pretty decent fan speed. And then you can also see here we got all the fans and pumps and whatever LEDs you can have in the case. I got them right here. You can see they all run at the same speeds, but this one is faster. Since we don't have a front blow-in, this case gets pretty hot inside since there's nothing that pushes it back. So that's why I have this one sucking pretty fast, so it can at least try to suck all the air out of the case. It works, but it's not that great. So we can see right now we have a temperature of 42 degrees Celsius. Okay, after some settings, I think I should have got it to run. So we can close this. What is this now? Let's start Rocket League. Okay, Rocket League is a boring game. Let's start Rocket League. Let's run it on the highest settings without any VSync. So the computer should actually use all what you got. There we can see the GPU usage, the CPU usage, the temperatures. Right now we got 44 degrees on the GPU and 40 on the CPU. Okay, there we go. We are in a game. Right now the GPU is still at 57 degrees. It's probably gonna heat up in a minute. So I'm just gonna let it heat up a little bit. I don't think this game is gonna heat up the graphics card anymore. I think I'm gonna switch the game to something more heavy. Okay, we are back. Now with some Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Let's play a little bit until it heats up more. Okay, let me see if I even play this game on super ultra mega super duper graphics. No, I don't. Now I do. Who turned that on? I didn't. Okay. Now we play that game on super duper ultra graphics. As you can also see on the FPS, we only got 47 on a 1080 Ti. This game is pretty intense. And we got a GPU temperature of 73 degrees.
They passed through here. I must be close to the lost
And when
city.
I touch my glass window, I could cook an egg on it. So yeah, it gets pretty warm. So I can just tell you, try to get as much fans as possible in this case, because you really need it. My back fan...
The enamel work is beautiful.
Shut up. My back fan actually blows out pretty hard. Okay, anyway, let's tab out real quick and then you can see this fan is on high speed and these fans still blow pretty low. Of course, I could turn them up, like, for example, in the... What temperature do we have? About 70, so let's say at the 70s we go up to like 1500 and then it gets critical. We just do this and we're gonna apply this to all of them, but the back case fan... Okay, now we should see a difference when we go back into the game. It's gonna heat up. You know, you can already see it takes a little bit longer. The fans spin up more. I'm actually pretty shocked that this game only runs at 45 FPS. Is it just me who expected more? Or, I don't know. It's just... And that's not even 4K. We still play this game in 1080p. Oh yeah, I can already hear them fans spinning. Now let's... Here you can see all on high speed. So yeah, now we got some pretty good airflow in there. So yeah, but that should be it. The video is probably even too long, but hey, I don't care. You saw the side-mounted GPU and I wish I could have shown you the difference in temperatures before the side-mounted GPU and after. But anyway, I hope you liked this small video. About the side-mounted GPU. And if you want to do it yourself, tell me. Send me some pictures on Instagram. My Instagram, I think, is in the video description. If not, it's now. Gonna check it soon. And I hope I see you in the next video. Bye.